Do you feel the vibes?
Alright guys, we're back again, you know what I'm saying? This is the video that I was talking about, that I was going to do the PS3 collection. I am thinking about doing 2 parts instead of 1 because I just don't want to make a very long video. And that way I can upload more content into my, you know what I'm saying, on my page, on my YouTube and stuff like that. But also I just didn't want one long ass video. I'm not going to get into too much detail on the games like that. I'm trying to keep it simple. They're all in protector cases, so I'm not going to be opening up the cases and showing you guys which ones are complete, which ones are not. Some of them I still yet to buy like the protectors and stuff like that. Those I will open and show you guys, but you know what I'm saying? As far as all the other ones, you know, it's just be too much to do, and then having to put them back inside cases. So you know what I'm saying, let's get started so I can show you what I have so far. And I'm definitely not done collecting. This is one of my favorite consoles to collect for. I'm still missing quite a few good ones, but I'm at the point in this collection where I'm kind of forced to start collecting the heavy hitters, you know what I'm saying, like the expensive ones. So I've already started buying a few, and I've gotten some on deals and stuff. Like, I mean, I go on, you know what I'm saying, I go pop in mom shops, I go to GameStop. You know, people hate GameStop, you know what I'm saying, I feel you on that, you know, but they do be having some retro games. Sometimes you get lucky and find, you know, hidden gem, or you'll find something good, which has happened to me quite a few times. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying, like, I go to thrift stores, Goodwills, Salvation Armies, you know what I'm saying, I just Walmart's, like their clearance aisle, you know, stuff like that. But not for these, I mean, obviously not for PS3 games, you know what I'm saying, like going to Walmart's and stuff like that, because that's irrelevant. They don't carry that anymore. Those you really have to go to pop and mom shops, GameStops, retro stores and stuff like that, or like swap meets, free markets, Facebook Market. But most of this collection has come from all those places, so I don't have just one dedicated place where I go. There has been a few lots that I've bought through eBay, so I do buy off eBay too, but I don't try to get like the expensive games through there sometimes, you know what I'm saying. Like, I am guilty. I bought a few here and there, but not like that. I kind of just like to see if I can find them out in the wild, or, you know, game hunt and stuff like that, which I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, I'll probably start recording when I go game hunting and uploading it as like, upload it on YouTube and stuff like that, so you guys can see. I've seen a few other YouTubers do stuff like that, and then they become pretty kind of successful and stuff like that. It's something that I've been wanting to do. It's just I haven't really convinced myself to do it. I don't know how what's it called, comfortable I feel holding up a camera and walking around the store, you know what I'm saying, and all that. And then you gotta do extra editing and stuff like that. You don't want to capture people's faces or stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, legal terms, and record things or copyrights. I mean, it's just a big hassle as it is, especially when you're working and stuff, just to sit down and find time to do stuff like that. But alright guys, well, enough needs to be said, you know, enough said, and let's get to it. So first off, we have, and this is a recent pickup, and that's Assassin's Creed for the PS3. I recently picked this up on one of my videos. It is complete. Don't have a protector case for it yet. So yeah, that's one that I've been missing. Next up is Assassin's Creed 2. That is complete as well. First one I played it and beat it. Second one I loved it more because it was more, they added way more stuff onto it. And also it is complete. It's just I'm not taking it out of these protector cases. It's just too much. But that's another one that I did enjoy playing out of the series when they were still fun, you know what I'm saying. Next up we have Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. and this is kind of like a sequel to the second one. Unfortunately, this one I don't know anything about. I never played this. My cousin has. He could tell me about it if I ever asked him. You know, I could always look it up too. Next up is Assassin's Creed Revolution, and that one is I never played this one either, so that's another one. I think that's still tied in between the first one and the second one. It goes back a little bit more on the first one or something like that. Next one is Assassin's Creed 3, the GameStop exclusive one, or GameStop edition. As you can see, you know what I'm saying. This one I did play and beat. You play as an Indian, I guess. It's pretty cool. I liked it. This one is Assassin's Creed, the American collection, which has Assassin's Creed Liberty HD, which I think that was a PSP game, and Assassin's Creed 3, and then Black Flag, which is Assassin's Creed 4. And as you can see, I paid $5 for that. It is complete. The only actual physical game out of these 3 games that's on the disc will be Black Flag. The other 2 are downloadable codes digitally. So it's the only way you can play those. Next up is Assassin's Creed Rogue. I never played this. I know this got like a PS4 remake, and they got a remake or a remaster. Never played it. Looking forward to it. I think this is where they try to do a little like, instead of being the assassins, I guess you become a Templar or some shit. Something like that. Next up, we got Alpha Air Assault. It is complete. This one I've never played. I'm looking forward to playing that too. You know what, guys? I've noticed also that I say that a lot. I look forward to playing this. I look forward to that. Forward to this. It's just something I like to say. Next up is Army of Two. The first one. This one I played with my cousin. The greatest hits, by the way. Variant. This is a good, you know what I'm saying, co-op couch. You know what I'm saying, play with your friends stuff. 2-player game where you don't need to play online, but I think it also has online. Next up is Army of Two 40 Days. And that case has a dent. This is probably another recent pickup. And it is complete. All of my PS3 games are like, I'm pretty sure I'm 100% like for legit. I could sit here and say 98% of this PS3 collection that I have, it is complete. I am missing a few, missing manuals and stuff like that, but nothing too crazy. Next up is Army of Two, the Devil's Cartel. So Army of Two 40 Days, I never played it, so I have no idea what that's about, and I never played this for the Devil's Cartel. And there it is, complete and all. So it's as a trilogy, 3 games. Out of the 3, I've only played the first one and beaten. Which back in the day, that was hard to sell too, if I remember. They played it on hard mode or nah, it must have been normal mode. Next up is Lord of the Rings. What's it say? Aragon's Quest, and that's sealed, brand new. You know what I'm saying? I love that Lord of the Rings games. This one I heard is kind of retarded. It wasn't really a good hit of a game, but you know what I'm saying? Don't hurt to have it in the collection. I never played it. Another one that I'll eventually get to. Next up, we have Medal of Honor Airborne. I paid $10 for that a while back, like 3-4 years ago. You can still get these games super cheap. As of right now, I think the PSN stores on the PS3 are still up and running. They don't have everything that you can buy off of their stores, but I know in a period of time they did shut them off, the servers and everything completely, and then people backlash Sony about it and then brought them back up. Next up I have is James Camry, Avatar the game. This one I never played. I only picked this one up because of Pandora on the PS5 and Xbox Series X. The new Avatar game, which I still haven't played that either. I don't know if this ties in with that one or if it's its own little thing. But I feel like I have to play this one first before I play the new one. The most recent one. Here's one of the bangers in the lot. Bought this maybe like 2 years ago. And that's Alice Madness Returns. And this is one of the bangers in the lot for the PS3. As y'all can see, that's what I paid back in the day. I don't know what it's going for now, if it went up even more or if it's cheaper now. It's complete, manual, you know, game, everything. Alright, then I also have Asura's Wrath. This one I'm currently playing. This is another banger in the lot. Now this one, I know a lot of people didn't like because you don't get the full game. You have to go to the store and buy the ending of the game, I guess, which I did, and I recently did that last night because this is one of the ones that I'm playing. I started playing last night, and so far I'm on first chapter or first episode, and man, let me tell you, it's crazy. It feels more like you're watching an anime series, and all you do is have quick time events where you smash the button. You know what I'm saying? But it's pretty cool. It looks graphical for being an old game. But that one, I don't know what I paid for it, but I think it's up there, maybe like a $40, $50 game. Next up, we have Alien Colonial Marines. Now this game, people said it was terrible at launch. I enjoyed this, playing this online back in the day. It's a classic. It's one of my favorites too. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Nah, but this one right here, and it is complete. That one I did play and beat. Alice and Madness Returns, never played it, haven't played it, so looking forward to playing that. This one I did play and beat all 3 campaigns. You play as the Alien, the Predator, and the Marines, and that's Aliens versus Predator. And this game is crazy. This is a good game too. If y'all didn't watch any of the Alien movies, I recommend them. They're pretty cool. Next up, we have Beyond Two Souls. It has the Joker. I mean, not the Joker. What the hell? I meant to say it has the Green Goblin from Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? The actor. I don't know his name, but he's in the game. This one I did play and beat. I played this with my sister, matter of fact. And it's a little sad, you know what I'm saying? It has a little sad story, but it's pretty good for what it was back in the day. Next we have Brick. You know what I'm saying? This one's servers are still running. I tested them out like a week ago. Never really got into this game, but still don't even know what it's about, really, honestly. But it has multiplayer. You shoot each other. You control the flag, or capture the flag, capture post or whatever. Next up, we have Beowulf, the game. That is complete as well. Never played this, so looking forward to playing that. Oh, come on, focus. There you go. It is complete. Next up, we have Bad Company Battlefield. This game back in the day, bro. This isn't my original copy. Most of these are not. I had to rebuy all these games because I used to own them back in the day when they first came out, but I sold all my old stuff. Bad Company, I did play and beat. Man, let me tell you, that game changed the game for everything, bro. Like, when it comes to like Battlefield, that's where they got all the destructive environments, building collapsing, all that. Like, it was, for its time back in the day, it was so advanced, bro. Like, I was blown away by the fact that you could level a whole entire freaking house. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, that's pretty cool. That's realistic. Next up we have Bad Company 2. Now this one I never played, and I still haven't played it. Never beat it. So that's one that I am gonna go back and play whenever I have more time. I do have a big backlog on the PS5, PS4, PS3, PS2, you know. Next up we have Battlefield 4. That's also complete. This one I did beat. Pretty cool story. I think part 3 has a better story, to be honest with you, which I don't have, and that's something that I still need to get. But the online on that game was crazy too. And I think the servers are still going, if I'm not mistaken. Next up we got Blazing Angels, a World War II game for airplanes. Pretty neat, pretty cool. Played a little bit of it because I test all these games. I've never beaten it and I've never played the story yet. I just played like maybe 5-10 minutes of the game. I liked what I was seeing and playing, you know. Next up we have Blazing Angels 2, Secret Missions of World War II. More graphical, better graphics. Looks better. Again, another one I haven't gotten a chance to play. It is complete. Looking forward to playing that as well. Next up is, now this one's, I'm a little confused. Like, so I recently bought Area 51 for PS2. Now I don't know if Black Site Area 51 is connected to that. Kind of feels like it is, but I could be wrong. It could be its own thing. But next up is Black Site Area 51. This one I enjoyed, man. This is a badass game. This one I have beat, but I don't really remember too much of it. But I am looking forward to replaying this and remembering what all went down on that. But I don't know if it ties in with the, like I said, Area 51 on not Black Ops, on PS2. Next up we got Brothers in Arms, Hell's Highway. Never played this because I never played the Medal of Honor games or the Brothers in Arms games. The only games I ever played was the Call of Duties. I've always been a Call of Duty, so I missed out on these. But I am looking forward to playing these two whenever I get a chance to. Next up we got Batman Arkham Asylum. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, guys, you can still get these. This is complete. You can still get these games very cheap. If you ain't collected for PS3, I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all seen hundreds of videos where they said now's the time. But seriously, like, before PS3 goes through what Xbox 360 just recently went through, and the servers get cut off, all these games are gonna spike in price. So get them now while they're cheap. If you want to be if you're a physical collector, you know what I'm saying? If you don't really care and you're digital, then you might want to hop on that too, because once like I said, the servers are shut off. And as of right now, you can't even get like 80%, well maybe like 60% of these games on digital on their store, because now it's selected to what they are still offering. Next up is Batman Arkham City. This one was badass too. At the end, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't played it, but that Joker, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Ooh, that tower's about to tip over, guys. Let me fix this a little bit. So the only one I'm messing out of there, I don't know if it was really, I don't think it was released on PS3. Arkham Knight, Arkham Knight. That's the third one. But I do own that on PS4. Next up is Batman Arkham Origins. This one I haven't played, so I don't know nothing about. But I see they got Scarface, or Two-Face, not Scarface, Two-Face on there. So that looks interesting to get a chance to go around and play. Next up we have Horror, the game. This is a horror game. I don't know too much about it. It's about like you fight like you're a squad and you go and fight like ghosts and stuff like that. Not like a Ghostbusters, but I mean, like I said, guys, I haven't played some of these games yet. I missed out on some of this. But I don't know. I gotta look into that. Next up, we have Catherine. This one, PS3. I know they got this on PS4. I don't know if they got it on PS5 too. But I don't know. I just picked it up to pick it up. I don't know if it's gone up on price, but I paid $13 for it. Then we got the Call of Duty Bonds and Bound, or what's it called? Bonds and Blood. This I never played either. I'm looking forward to playing that too. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Red Dead, but I don't want to compare it to that because I don't know if it's anything like that. But yeah, it looks like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, looking forward to that. Alright guys, next up we have, if I can get it, the elf game, you know what I'm saying? The little elf ascent of the, I don't know, but this game right here guys, I had to pay up for this game. You know what I'm saying? I got it for $49.99. Originally they wanted $60 for it. Then I had some store credit at the Pop and Mom shop, so they took off another 10. So really, I think I only paid like $20, $25 for this game, and it is complete. You know what I'm saying? Haven't had a chance to play this, but I heard it is a banger. So looking forward to playing that. Next up is Castlevania Lords of the Fallen, the first one. This is sealed, it's not open. Excuse me guys. I've never played any of the Castlevania games. I don't know if that's crazy for y'all to, none of them. None on PS1, PS2, or PS3. I don't know if they have any on PS4 or 5, but something that I'm probably gonna dive into. Next up we have Castlevania 2, Lords of the Shadow. I was about to say Lords of the Fallen. This is sealed as well. Haven't opened it. Looking forward to getting a chance to go play that. Next up we have Crisis 2. You know what I'm saying? This one I did play and beat. Crazy story. At the time this game was so graphical, dude. Like it was like crazy. And then you're like, how can they top that off? And then they go and release Crisis 3. And then the story gets even more crazier. And then the graphics jump a lot on this game too. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day, that thing when it first launched, it was crashing PCs left and right. Now it's nothing. Next up we have Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, the Exosuit Zombies edition. It's sealed, not open. I do have all the DLC because I bought it back in the day. And the good thing about Sony is they honor your DLC or anything you've purchased digitally, so you can carry it on and it still stays active as long as the stores ain't closed. So I'm probably gonna have to get around downloading all that too before the servers close or they come up with some kind of bullshit. Next up we have Call of Duty Ghosts. This is the first time that they decided to go away from zombies and do aliens as their like second gig game or something, you know what I'm saying? I did enjoy the aliens, just never got into it. I don't know if I have all the DLC for that. I don't think I do. Something I still need to purchase. Next up we have Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, the combo pack. And that is sealed. And this game has gone up. This variant, it's like $60 if you try to go buy it. I'm not opening this due to the fact that I have the other two discs, you know, the Black Ops 1 and 2, which are the ones that are coming up right now. Black Ops 2. These I did beat. Oh, so Advanced Warfare I beat. Ghost I beat. I mean, all the Call of Duties I played the campaigns. I beat the campaigns and all that. Black Ops 2 I have all the DLC. Mob of the Dead. What's the other one? Nuketown Zombies, which was exclusively a release for that. Uprising. What's the country one? Buried. I think it's Buried. You know what I'm saying? Uprising, Buried. Mob of the Dead. Nuketown Zombies. And I know I'm missing one more. I'm not too sure. And then in this one I have all the DLC as well. The original Blackout, like the original War Zombie maps. And then all the other ones that come with this. And that's Black Ops 1. Also beat it. Hours on in the fun on that. Servers are still on both of those games, by the way. You can still play online on those. Next up we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. The original OG ones. These were good stories. Recommend those story wise. I have Modern Warfare 2. I don't have it separate, but I have it in a combo pack, a special edition, so I'll show that later. But I do have part 2 and I have part 1 to complete the trilogy, and that's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I mean Modern Warfare, the first one. This one, when it first came out back in the day, was so graphical. People were going crazy for this. I think this helped sell a lot of 360s and PS3 game consoles back in the day. That's what everybody was talking about back in the day. Next up we have Call of Duty War at War. And this one I have all the DLC as well. With all the zombies and everything. Next up we have another Call of Duty War at War, the Great Hits variant. Then we have the Great Hits Call of Duty 3. I don't know if this has gone up on price too. They're all complete. Beat all those campaigns. Then next up we have Dishonored, the first one. Played it, beat it. I enjoyed it. Next up we have Dead Space, the original. Played it, beat, and that's the Greatest Hits variant. Also another one that I played and beat. Next up we have Dead Space. Well, I can do it backwards. Well, Dead Space 2. Another one that I played and beat. This is the one that had multiplayer for the first time too, which was pretty good. Then we have Dead Space 3. You know what I'm saying? They're all complete. Everything. Next up we have Dune 3. You know what I'm saying? Paid 9. Let's see what else we got. Then we got Darksiders 2 limited edition. Now this one's getting a remake. I don't know if it's a remake or a remaster. I think it's a remaster on PS5. So I might get that. Don't know why they didn't do the first one. They're just gonna do the second one, but it is what it is. Darksiders, the first one. You know what I'm saying? We got the second one. Now this one's a sought after one on PS3, and it's another one heavy hitter. Dragar 3, and this is sealed. This is sealed. I haven't opened it. I paid up for this. Well, not really. I think I got a discount. Not too sure. I just don't remember. Some of these games have just been sitting in my shelves for a couple years now, to be totally honest. But I promise you, I don't just collect to keep them on the shelves and stuff like that, or make my background look pretty. I collect them because it's games that I do want to play, and games that I have an attachment to, you know? Games that I grew up playing back in the day. Next up we have Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. You know what I'm saying? This one I never played, but I used to go over to my friend. I mean, I played it through my friend, but I've never owned it. but now I do. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we have Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. You know what I'm saying? This one I did play and beat. It has quick time events, big battles. I guess you could say it's like Kakarot, the way how that works. Like it tries to be as closest to the show, but on Kakarot you could do way more. On this one, it's just button mashing and button matching and stuff like that, and quick time events. But it's still pretty cool. Next up, we have Dragon Ball Racing Blast 2. I need to get the first one, but this is another one that's gone up on price. Another heavy hitter, I guess you can say. So that's pretty up there too. Next up, we got DuckTales Remastered. This one I had to look different places to get this, and then I found it at GameStop for 16 bucks. Everywhere else they want like 50 or 30. I'm like, yeah, I'm not paying that. And their copies were worse. That's complete. That's just fabulous. No scratches, nothing like that. Next up, we got Dark Souls, the greatest hits variant. Excuse me, guys. I'm having like some kind of acid reflex. Never played this, even though I am a I do like Dark Souls like games. Next up, we have Dead Rising 2. This one, I don't know, man. I think I prefer the first one and the third one that's exclusive on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? This one, I don't know, man. I fell off on that. I did beat it though. All the other ones too, Tenkaichi, Battle Z. Well, not Battle Z, but Tenkaichi, Racing Blast 2. I've beaten those games. Next up, we have Deadpool, the PS3 variant. I know the PS4 version of this is up there on price right now, which I don't get why. This game's been out for years. As you can tell, it's on PS3. But the PS4 version is the more expensive one. This one's up there too. It's like 50 bucks. The PS4 one's like 100 and something. Wait, that one's like 50 or 60. Next up, we got Dead Island Rapid. This one I recently beat. I did enjoy this. I never did play it, but I did play it all the way through. And it's a good game. I liked it better than the first one, that's for sure. And then next up, we have Dante's Inferno. Now this game right here, I don't know why it's not. It's like, I feel like it's a hidden gem. This game is crazy. This game, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's like God of War, but like gothic and God related and stuff like that. If you played it, you know what I'm talking about. It's a crazy ass game. It is complete. Oh damn. My bad. Didn't mean to hit that. Oh, I'm about to knock this out, boy. Gotta be careful. Alright. Next up, we have Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. And that's I think it first came out on this console. They also have a HD import, like remastered on PS4. And then there's part 2 now on PS5, which I haven't beaten this, so I don't know if they tie in together or they're like remasters or remakes of the original. I'm not too sure. Gotta look into that. But I did enjoy that one. I played about maybe 4 hours of that game, and it's pretty cool. Next up, we got 3D Dot Game Heroes. This one is another banger. The price has gone down a lot. They can get it like for 40 bucks now, or 30, at least from what I've heard. It is complete. So yeah. Next time, we got Deus Ex Human something Revolution or something, and that one has the protector case, like cover case, and this game is like brand new. I kind of shoved it in there, as you can tell. It's kind of fat, but it fits. Never played any of Deus Ex games, none of them. Next up, we got this cost or something. Don't laugh at me, guys, but this game, I don't know, I feel like it's retarded. I only picked it up because I thought it was gonna like go up on price, and I heard a few friends of mine that played it back in the day. It's not for me, I'll tell you that. I'm not into like anime. Like I like anime, but not like that. Not that type of anime. Kind of, I don't know. I guess you could say like Persona kind of anime. It's just weird to me. Then we got the fourth part as well. It is complete. I think they have these already remade on the PS4 too. I'm not too sure. Next up, we got Dynasty Warrior Gundams, the first one. You know what I'm saying? I picked it. This is in one of my pickup videos. You know what I'm saying? What can I say, man? I love Gundams and Dynasty Warriors. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I gotta get that. The one I am missing is part 2. I'm trying to get that one, but it's up there on price. This one, you ain't gonna believe what I got it for, and it's going for like 60 as of right now. And that's Gundams 3, Dynasty Warriors, and I paid 18 bucks for it. Like I said, man, check your GameStops. You might ask them, you got any retro games in the back? You know what I'm saying? You may get lucky and find hidden gems, you know. But what I have noticed, I don't know if a lot of people have noticed this too. If you do constantly shop at GameStop, the retro stuff from 5-6 years ago, they're not the same prices anymore. Like, in other words, you can't find like good deals anymore. Like, now they're really trying to price all the retro stuff as what it's worth today's market, instead of having it the way they had it back then, where, you know what I'm saying, it was convenient for people that were collecting for old consoles. You know, now they want full price or those crazy prices that not scappers, but like, you know what I'm saying, like those reseller assholes that go out and buy games just to resell them for more or profit. Like, I understand if you gotta flip some stuff, flip it, you know what I'm saying, but don't go out there trying to buy up everything just to make a profit and hoe everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like collectors like myself that want to collect them and enjoy them and have them. You know what I'm saying? I don't go out when I'm low on money. I don't go out there and sell my collection, bro. I figure it out. You feel me? Next up, we have M War. This one, I never played it, but I heard it had nukes, and call me crazy or what, but I enjoy games like this, strategy games, especially if they have nukes. Just like seeing shit like that, you know. Next up, we got, ooh, this is, what happened here? Let me fix that. Next up, we got FIFA 11. This one I got for free. I think I got it for free somewhere, or I found it, I don't know. Never played that FIFA. Played every other FIFA, 12, 13, up to recent, but not that one. Or maybe I have, I just can't remember. Next up is Fight Night Champions, and it's sealed. It's the greatest hits. I'm not opening this because I have it digitally, so I could play this digitally on my PS3. Next up, we have Fight Night Round 4. These Fight Night Round games were the shit. The new ones, I mean, I haven't tried Undisputed, whatever it's called, that they just recently brought back boxing games, but I don't know. From what I heard, people don't like them, or people are enjoying them. I still haven't had a chance to pick one up, so the closest that we ever had up to this point where they released Dispute or Disputed, whatever it's called, was the UFC games. And UFC, you already know, it's completely different from boxing. Boxing, you can't kick, you can't do anything. It's just straight hands. That's it. Body, jabs, face, so on. You don't do any low body kicks, none of that other stuff. But yeah, looking forward to getting that. But those fighting games, man, back in the day, and the old ones, they go hard. Next up, we got Far Cry 4. Is it 4 or 3? Yeah, it's 4. This one I did beat and play. This is one of the ones I did enjoy. But I think after 4 I fell off. 5 didn't get my attention. 6 didn't get my attention. I don't know if they're on 7 or something. Next up, we have Fork Lord. And this is another one I never played. You know what I'm saying? It is complete. It's another banger in the lot for PS3. Next up we have Final Fantasy. The first one. This is a 3-game trilogy game. I guess up to this point this is probably the only one that has 3 games on it. I know Rebirth and Final Fantasy, is it 6? Is gonna have a 3-part. But this one, before that one, this was the first one that ever had 3 parts. This is part 2. This was another one that I never played, so looking forward to playing that too. The third one, I do have it. It's just a special edition, which I will show another time. Well, I think I already have. Have I already shown all my special editions? I might have. I'm not too sure. Next up, we got Final Fantasy X, which is 10 and 12. And you can get this on everything. I mean, they got it on PSP, PS3, PS2. I mean, not PS. Yeah, PS2, PS3, PS4, and PS5. Next up, we have Fallout 3 Game of the Year, which has Mothership, Setia, Point Lookout, Broken Steel, The Pit, and it has all the DLC. And it's sealed. This is another one that's gone up on price after the show release, which is kind of crazy because you can get this back in the day for like $2. I don't know about sealed. I mean, this is sealed. And the reason why I ain't opening that one because I have an open copy, a regular copy. You know what I'm saying? This is one that I never played. I tried to play it. I played maybe 7-8 hours of this, and then I sold that PS3, and I forgot to transfer my data. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going back to do everything I've already done in that game. That's just too much. Next up is Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, which it has all the, you know what I'm saying, all the DLC. And this is another one that I never played. I heard good things about this one. And that's brand new, sealed, not open. Same reason. I have an open copy, a regular copy. So there's another one that I bought way back in the day, very cheap. Now it's worth a lot of money. Next up we have is Fear 3. This one for some reason is hard to find, but it's cheap. It took me forever to collect the trilogy. It's another 3 base game. This one's brand new and sealed, and this one's going up on price too. And that's Fear 2 Project Origin. You know what I'm saying? All these I've beaten and I played in the past. This one I just haven't opened it. Looking forward to replaying those. And I also own them on Steam, PC. This one's Fear, the first one. First Encounters, Assault, Recon. Yeah. Another one that I'm looking forward to replaying whenever I get a chance. Next up we got the God of War collection, which is the HD God of War 1 and God of War 2. Now this one, I have 2 copies. I accidentally did that because I wasn't tracking my game, so I rebought it twice. And here's another copy, as you can see. Oh, hold both up. See, I don't think I'm over here lying. I bought 2 of them by accident. That's my fault. Just wasting money to waste money, man. That's what I'm saying. Track your collection, man, because it gets to the point where you have too many games and you don't track it. You know what I'm saying? Just it's a headache. You end up buying duplicates, and then you'd be like, damn, I didn't need that. I could use that money for something else. Next up is God of War 3. All the God of Wars, man, I've beaten every single God of War. Honestly, I prefer this Kratos over the new one. The new one, he's too soft, man. They made him too soft. Like, I get people change, but they just fucked up. They should have just kept him how he was, bro. That motherfucker was a beast. Then I have the collection. what's it called, the collector's edition, which has all 5 games, and it comes with the PSP ones that didn't get a physical release, which they did get a physical release on PS3. People don't know that. That's the one that I should have bought instead of buying 2 of the first one and second one. So I still need to get that. And I've beaten those. I think one's Chains of Olympus and Ghosts of Sparta. This one is God of War Ascensions. This one's pretty good. This is the only one that has multiplayer. I don't know if it's still active. I think it might be. That one has a good story as well. This was a recent pickup, and that's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on PS3. Didn't own this, didn't have this, now I do. I was gonna upload a video of this, but I can always do that some other day. Oh, and that one is complete, as you can see. Complete, so. Like I said, man, all these games, bro, they're all complete. Every single one of them. This is my all-time favorite. Grand Theft Auto 4. I have the greatest hit variant and I have the black label one. They're all both complete. Man, I'm telling you, Grand Theft Auto 4, they fucked up. The reason why I like 4 is because of the physics, the damage physics on the cars. I don't know why, for some reason, Rockstar took that out of Grand Theft Auto 5. They should have kept that physics on those cars, where you can dent every little thing in the vehicle. Is crazy. I wish they would bring that back. I'm hoping they bring it back on Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm praying, but we'll see. Grand Theft Auto 5. What can I say about this game? Everybody's played this. I own this on every console. I just wish it had that car physics damage. You know what I'm saying? Because on that one, bro, you crash a car, you don't even dent the car, and if you do, barely any realistic dents. Real life, if you hit something and you denting the shit out of that car, you know what I'm saying? So they should have kept that. I don't know why the fuck they took that out. Next up is Ghost Recon, and it has the first one and the second one. I have this. It's sealed, not open. And my last game for right now, because I'm doing 2 parts, is Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare 2 on its own. I already have it on there. This was on its own. And this is another series that I didn't play. Like I said, I don't know why I just chose Call of Duty over Ghost Recon. What's the other one? Brothers in Arms, Medal of Honors. Like, I missed out on a lot. The only 2 that I did continue following and playing was Call of Duty and the Battlefield games. That's it. All the other ones that try to be like Call of Duty or their own little war games, I don't know, they didn't capture me. But that's it, guys. That's all I have. That's my collection for so far right now for the PS3. I still have a ton more on the other, the second part. I'll be uploading that later on the week. We are about to get hit with a snowstorm down here in Houston. Down in the south, we're not really used to that. So I don't know how well this video is gonna do, because I'm uploading this a night before the storm gets here. It'll be here tomorrow, so hopefully everything works out. But the part 2, I might do it. I'll make it tonight, but I won't upload it until probably like, I don't know, I guess on the weekend after the storm and all that clears up, because I don't know how the rhythm and stuff like that might mess with the video or so. I'm trying to get as many views as I can. So with that being said, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. I'll be uploading part 2 later of my PlayStation 3 collection. And if I haven't said it so, please hit a like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Appreciate y'all.